What's up, YouTube? Let's talk Black Ink Crew. So this episode called Peace Out America. Young Bae's mother basically has to go home to Korea. So that's the premise of, this episode. So they decide that they're going to throw her a Black Ink party. So they do. It's hood as fuck, as usual. They have strippers coming there. They bought her a cake and they threw the damn cake all over the place. I don't know who the hell be cleaning up after this shit. But she liked the party. She said she liked all the kids. They real nice. So, they send Mama Bae home. But while they was setting up for the party, Kitty and Tati, it's so many, because it's Tati and Toki. So I always have to make sure. So Tati and Kitty were trying to, get the decorations together. They was blowing up balloons for the party, and Kitty said, it's about time. I love Mama Bae, but it's about time for her to go back. She done ran up Bae's credit card, and we really don't have the money to be paying no two receptionists because we already got Toki. So, she kind of financial burden on us and on Young Bae. So it's about time for her to go home, which Bae pays for her lifestyle at home anyway. But, whatever. So Tati has the nerve enough to run and tell that to Young Bae. So Sky, who was in Miami for her grand opening, because Crystal and Tati still going back and forth, because Tati still for some reason feel like she want Teddy or Teddy want her. So they be going at it in the shop all the time. And so Sky's like, we need a team building exercise. So she then goes to Miami. So she invites Teddy and Caesar to her grand opening. So she goes down to Miami and they show up. And she tells Teddy, I'm not gonna be able to go back. Can you do the team building? So do laser tag. So they go to laser tag, and Kitty and Young Bae about to fight. Now these two supposed to be best buddies, but of course Tati done went back and told Bae, oh, she was really talking about your mother. I don't know if she said verbatim what she said, but so then Kitty like, I ain't say nothing about your mom, with you lying. But she like, I ain't say nothing about your mom. Tell me what I said. But they was about to fight. So then Crystal finds out on Instagram or Facebook or some kind of social media that she got a sister that's 20 years old that she ain't never know about. Evidently her daddy was a Rolling Stone, and he got kids all over the place by different people. So she knew about two sisters that she got, but she said he was in her life till she was 5. Then he went to jail. But now this sister done tagged her saying, this my dad, after we got the same dad. And so she was all crying and upset that she didn't get to know her sister for 20 years. So she meets up with her and she like, oh, you look like him, I look like him. It's so crazy though, like people just take people's word for it. Like they ain't had no DNA test. The girl mama just told her, and when she was 13, who her daddy was. Like, you don't know your mama's lying or not. But she was so upset, like, you probably could have, I could have been there for you or whatever. People are so freaking screwed up. Like, people just don't see this. Like, this girl is grown, and she's still crying over her father not being there for her, and the choices that her father made. Like, people need to understand the choices that you make don't just affect you. The choices that you make affect a lot of other people, and especially when you go bringing children into this world and you create situations where you have babies by people that you don't fucking know, because you out here just screwing left and right, recklessly bringing babies into the world, and then you just fucking walk away. And these kids are longing for their parents. They're longing for your attention. They're, you know, and people are just out here fucking willy-nilly doing what the fuck they want, living selfishly to feel good in the moment, and they don't give a fuck about the destruction that they create. And it's just so crazy because and then you have these people that are hurt, that don't know how to be in relationships, that don't know how to love, that don't know how to accept love, you know, because of shit that their parents did to bring them into this world, and the lack of relationship that they have, and the just don't give a fuck. You know, bringing kids into this world should make you a better person. It should make you think twice before you do some fuck shit. Like, anyway, so right now, you know, Black Ink is fractured. Kitty and Bay are at odds. Crystal and Tati and Toki are at odds. And Sky tells Caesar that she needs to go to LA. Oh, he finds out, he got a private investigator, and he finds out that Alex was not lying. He thought Alex was lying. So he feels like super bad. Like, oh, I really did like fuck him up, and his back is really fucked up. Like, oh shit. So he feels really bad. So he goes and talks to Sky, and Sky's like, you know what, I gotta go to LA for some business or whatever, so you should come out there with me, like you can relax or whatever. So Caesar's like, oh yeah, cool, I come out there, you know, weed is legal, I can relax, get high, like whatever. Well, we'll see on the next episode, when they show see for the next episode, that Sky ends up inviting everybody. And Caesar like, basically, I thought I was coming to relax, and you done invited everybody out here. So yeah, I guess that's the Black Ink trip, you know, that they always go on or whatever. So we'll see what that is. We also saw that Alex is very upset. He blames Donna for everything, for his injury, because the shit was Donna, because he said he did not want to go that way. It was Donna who said, no, it's our friend, we gotta go. And he like, but it's beef with Caesar and them, and she like, no, I don't care, we gotta go. So kind of sort of it is Donna's fault, but as a man, you still went. Like, you could have put your foot down and said, no, I'm not going. You go if you want to, but I'm not going. But you went anyway. You went for the check anyway. So that was this episode of Black Ink Crew. I'll see you next week for my next one. They're already showing commercials for Black Ink Chicago, which just went off. Like, it's like, basically, I feel like they're just running both of these shows back to back. Like, soon as Black Ink New York go off, Chicago come on. As soon as Chicago go off, New York come on. Like, it didn't used to be so soon. Like, it used to be a like breaks in between these things. Like, this is just crazy. But anyway, I guess the VH1 said, if y'all gonna watch, we gonna put it on. So that's that. You know, I don't know what's going on, why he haven't he has shops in New Orleans and Atlanta. I'm surprised he haven't did like Love and Hip Hop and tried to get some other shows going in other cities so that he don't have to do it. But ultimately, they make more money. The more that they shoot, the more episodes that they have, the more money that they make. So whatever. But that's Black Ink Crew. I'll see you next week.